From Echoes with TA, where every heartbeat tells a story, and every story leaves an echo. Title: The Space Between Us. Amina met Sadiq in Abuja in 2020. She worked as a receptionist in a private clinic at WU's. He was an electrical engineer for a solar company. Their paths crossed when his team came to fix the clinic's faulty inverter. He walked in with a small toolbox and calm eyes. She greeted him. "Good morning, engineer." He smiled. "Good morning. Please, where is the control unit?" She pointed at the corner near the reception desk. He worked quietly, his hands steady. She watched from her seat. He noticed. "You like to see how things work?" She laughed. "No, I like when things start working." He chuckled. That was their first conversation. Simple, but something stayed. A week later, the clinic lost power again. Sadiq returned. This time, he brought snacks for the staff. He gave Amina a bottle of malt. "For you," he said. She raised an eyebrow. "Because the lights went off." He grinned. "Because you look tired." From that day, they spoke often. Small talk at first, then longer calls at night. They met for suya and zobo after work. She told him about her family in Zaria, her dream to study nursing. He told her about his widowed mother and how he wanted to start his own company. By Ramadan, they were close. Not through big gestures, but through care. He dropped her off after night shifts. She packed him food for his fieldwork. He fixed her phone screen without asking. She prayed for him in secret. One night, after Tarawih, they sat near Jaibi Lake. The air smelled of roasted corn. "Amina," he said, "what do you want most in life?" She thought for a while. "Peace. And a reason to wake up smiling." He nodded. "I want that too." Their hands brushed. They didn't move them away. In July, Sadiq received an offer in Lagos. Better pay, better position. He told her on a Sunday evening while they watched the street lights flicker. She forced a smile. "That's good news." He looked uneasy. "You think distance will break us?" She replied softly. "Distance changes everything." He left 2 weeks later. At first, they stayed connected. Morning calls, voice notes, random photos. Then silence began to fill their days. His calls reduced. Her messages went unanswered. She told herself he was busy. In December, her mother fell sick. She needed money for treatment. She texted him. No reply. She called for 2 days. Nothing. She borrowed from a friend. Her mother survived. But her heart hardened. In March, she got a message from an unknown number. "I had an accident. Lost my phone, my memory for months. I'm sorry." Her hands trembled. The name at the end, Sadiq. He came back to Abuja in April. A small scar marked his left temple. He looked thinner. She met him outside the clinic. He said quietly, "I didn't forget you. I lost myself." She stared at him. "You left without goodbye. You left me in pain." He nodded. "I know. I want to make things right." She turned away. "I don't trust words anymore." Still, he stayed around. He fixed things at the clinic again. Helped with small errands. Never pushed her. Some days, they shared short laughs. Some days, silence. Rain came one afternoon while they worked. The street flooded. They waited inside. He said, "I got another offer. Port Harcourt. 3 years." She looked at him. "You travel more than clouds." He smiled weakly. "Come with me." She shook her head. "My life is here." He whispered, "Then I'll visit." She sighed. "Don't promise what you can't keep." He left again. 2 years passed. She moved to a new clinic in Garki. Her life was calm. She studied part-time. She smiled more. In 2023, her clinic hired a new company to upgrade its solar system. When the team arrived, she froze. Sadiq led them. He looked older but steady. He greeted her politely. "Long time." She said, "Yes." They worked together all week. Shared tea breaks. Talked about small things, never the past. On Friday evening, he waited as she locked up. He said, "Do you still want peace?" She replied, "I found it." He nodded. "I'm happy for you." She asked, "And you?" He looked down. Still searching. She paused. "Maybe peace isn't something you find. Maybe it's someone you build it with." He met her eyes. Then, "Can I stay this time?" She took a breath. "You can try." They walked out together. The city lights blinked across the road. No promises. No dramatic ending. Next morning, he came early to finish the wiring. She brought him tea. The power came back. The clinic glowed bright. She said, "You fixed it again." He smiled. "No, we fixed it." She laughed softly. "Same thing." They stood quietly as the machines hummed. For the first time in years, there was no space between them. Not through words. Through time, loss, and quiet care. That was love. Simple. Steady. True. You've been listening to Echoes with T.A. Stories of love, loss, and the echoes that never fade.